Like that.
Oh, we are
Let's
live.
fix this
All right.
picture. Let me see if I can make it not so. Is that better?
That's a little bit.
Kind of.
I need my sunglasses in here.
We'll be okay.
All right.
Hey, everybody. We don't have any guests yet, but that's okay because we're going to post this video later. If we can get this to stop going dark, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. We're smarter than this here technology.
You are.
So, you know who I am. Today we have the wonderful Jamie Brough. Brough with Pillar to Post Home Inspections. He's going to teach you some stuff.
That's what I'm here for.
Hopefully. Me and Jamie met, say, 8 months ago?
About
something.
That, yeah.
And he's done a few home inspections for me, and I really respect his opinion. So I think having him on here is going to add a lot of value to you. And if you have any questions during the video, even after it's not live, if it's just posted, comment, send us a message. We'll tag him in it if you want to ask him questions directly. Both of us are absolutely willing to answer your questions and help you out after the video's over, right?
Absolutely. That's the purpose.
Perfect. So, tell us who you are, Jamie. 30 seconds. Let's go.
My name is Jamie Brough, Pillar to Post Home Inspections, the Brough team. I am a professional ASHI certified home inspector here in Wasilla, Alaska. Professional. Yes. And our focus is to help educate folks on the purchase of their home.
I like it.
That's the purpose. Education is the purpose, my friend.
So we're going to get into it real deep right away.
Absolutely.
Tell me the craziest thing you've seen on a home inspection.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think I can divulge that because the person watching this would probably know exactly what I was talking about and who I was talking about. So I think I'll leave that off to the side.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can talk about that later.
Okay, so on a different note then, I'm a first-time home buyer.
Right.
What am I looking for?
Well,
before the home inspection happens, I'm just walking through a house. It's my first house that we're looking at. Haven't talked to a home inspector, just me and the realtor. What should I look for before I call you?
Before you call me, what should you look for while you're walking through a house with your realtor?
Yep.
Some telltale signs of any trouble is if you happen to be brave enough to get into the crawl space of a house, is to look at the foundation walls. Foundation walls are a huge area to look at. If there's major problems in a foundation, you're looking at major repair costs. Surprisingly, most folks get worried when they see cracks in the vertical position. Small vertical cracks in a foundation, this way, are okay, or they go like this. That's really okay to a point. Horizontal cracks are a major problem. That is a sign that the earth outside is pushing in on that wall and buckling it this way.
Oh.
That's a big problem.
That doesn't sound good.
Horizontal cracks are something more to be concerned with versus vertical cracks in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
So foundation. Walking through the house, go into the crawl space.
Walk into the
That's
house,
an order.
Go into crawl space.
He's not asking, he's telling you.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to go in there, so, you know.
Yeah. You'll see on his Facebook if you go through a little bit, this man creeps into the back side, under, over, like a ninja.
Nasty, tiny, weird spaces, yes.
Huh. All right.
I don't know if that's an Alaska thing or what, but
I feel like
there's
is.
some creepy, tight spots around here. So. Might be blocked out by that one bar.
You might be. You want to scoot this way a little bit? There it is.
There we go.
Oh, way prettier.
I can see me better.
Way prettier. All right, so go in the crawl space.
All right.
Right. So if you have one recommendation, that's what you would say. Go in the crawl space.
Absolutely. If you have the ability to go into the crawl space, I would go in there and check it out. Just make sure all the supports and everything you see in there they look. I mean, you're not going to get in there with a level and check things, but make sure everything looks plumb. Make sure everything looks square. If there's been a problem with water in a bathroom or something like that, and you get in that crawl space, that's where you're going to visibly see any damage from water.
What's the fancy word that you use for the white stuff on the wall and foundation?
Oh, afflorescence.
Afflorescence. Look it up. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. Afflorescence. That's basically a white powdery substance on the concrete surface inside the foundation. Indicates that there may have been water there at one time. When it dries, it turns into this white afflorescence powder.
I like it.
But, you got to be careful with that. So.
I like it. All right, I got another question for you. And we actually ran into this situation recently. So I'm a buyer. I'm getting a house built less than 3 years ago.
Yep.
Or sorry, I'm buying a house that was built less than 3 years ago.
Right.
Should I get a home inspection?
Absolutely.
Why?
Why should I get a home inspection
And
on
I'm
a
going
house
to
that's
challenge
less
you.
than 5 years old? There's a couple of reasons. One of the biggest things I see up here, and I'm really surprised here in the state of Alaska, that folks do not take care of their heating systems. They just do not. I don't know what it is, out of sight, out of mind. It's a brand new house. I shouldn't have to worry about my heating system. So your heating system, your furnace, your boiler, whatever it is that you have here, needs to be serviced at a minimum of once per year. Once per year at a minimum. Here in Alaska, with our extreme conditions here, I recommend doing it twice a year. Filters should be changed on a monthly basis in a furnace, but at a minimum they should be changed at least every 6 months. You'd be surprised how many houses I go into that are 3 years old, and since the house was bought, nobody's had a service done. There's no indication of any service or inspections by any certified technicians with the furnace. It's essential here. It's like buying a new car and skipping the oil change for the first 50,000 miles. Would you do that on a brand new car? No.
That sounds like an amazing reference that I've never heard before.
What's that?
Using the car.
Yeah.
Like you still go in with a brand new car and get a 10,000 mile service.
Sure.
Right? Or a 20,000 mile service. And at 20,000 miles nowadays, the car's still brand new.
That's right.
But you still get it checked out just in case.
Absolutely.
What brings up the point is there's such thing as a new construction home inspection.
There is.
So if they recommend it for new construction, for a new house or a house that's only 3 years old,
sure,
it makes sense.
Absolutely. On new construction homes, I'll tell you here on this, but in the state of Alaska, new construction homes, you're required to have a separate certification from the International Code Council. Not every home inspector has that. I do not have that. I don't do inspections on brand new homes. So make sure if you're having a brand new home, if you're buying a brand new home, make sure the inspector you're using has the ICC certification. That being said, what was the initial question?
Now that I'm done selling
Why
myself,
did I go off that tangent? That's not selling myself. That's telling you something I don't do.
I don't even remember the question either.
So, long story short, a house that's 3 years old absolutely should have a home inspection done. I'll give you another little analogy on that. When you go out to buy a fairly new but used car, you look at that car, you wanted this particular car. You wanted a 2016 Corvette. You go look at that 2016 Corvette, it's exactly what you wanted. You buy it, right? Awesome. 3 days later, you're washing that car for the third time, and you come across some scratches on the hood. That's going to drive you insane.
It's a bad move.
Bad. Why is it bad? Well, it's bad because you don't remember hitting anything or coming across anything that scratched it, and now you're starting to wonder if those scratches were there when you bought the car. But because you were so excited about the Corvette that you were looking for, you didn't even see it. You overlooked it. It's the same thing with houses. This is the perfect house. We wanted the one-story ranch. It's only 3 years old. You don't even notice that black stuff growing in the corner of the crawl space. You don't even see it. This is why a home inspection is so important. You know, people ask me, what is a home inspection? A home inspection is an objective visual examination of the physical structure and systems of a house, from the roof to the foundation. My job is to go in there objectively and look over this house and make sure that everything is okay, it's solid, and it's safe for you to move your family into. That's my job.
I like it.
I like it.
That home inspection definition sounded like you read it off a piece of paper.
I did read it off of this piece of paper.
Okay, one more question for you, and then I want to talk about your thing, if you don't mind bringing that up.
Which thing?
Your donation thing.
Sure.
Okay, so what's the process look like? I found a house, I want to buy it. Mm-hmm. My realtor says, get a home inspection. From your side, what does it look like? What should I expect when my home inspection is coming up the day of?
The day of your home inspection. Yep. So the first thing is time. Most folks don't realize how time-consuming a home inspection is.
Okay.
Depending on the size of the house and the age of the house, it could be anywhere from 2 hours to 4 hours. Generally speaking, 2.5, maybe 3 hours will get us through the inspection. So you need to plan on that time.
That's not including travel time. That's when we open the door to when we close the door.
From the time we start at the house, when we open the door,
okay,
to the time we're locking back up and putting the house back the way we found it.
Okay.
2.5 to 3 hours minimum. The next question people will ask is, do I need to be present at my home inspection? The answer to the question is no. Should you attend your home inspection? Absolutely. There's going to be questions that come up. There's going to be things that I come across that you didn't notice when you looked at the house that you're going to have questions about. Maybe you don't know how to operate that type of thermostat. Maybe you don't know where the crawl space is. Should we run the gas fireplace? That kind of stuff, and make sure that everything works. There will be questions that will come up during the home inspection. There will be fewer questions after we're done and you receive the finished home inspection report if you attend. It's also a lot easier to answer questions when somebody's standing here pointing at this rather than, hey, can you go to your email and look at page 15 and tell me what this was? And it's just easier to do while we're there.
It's better to ask what the red button does instead of pushing the red button and asking later.
Generally speaking,
I'm pushing the red button.
Yeah, you're pushing the red button. Yeah.
So what you're saying then, be at the home inspection if you can. If you can't, not a big deal. You're still available at the end, and you can go to your email if needed.
Absolutely. Our turnaround time is currently 24 hours to get your inspection report via email. So even if it's the next day, say you're an out-of-state buyer, and I send that to you the next day, and then you have questions, I'm always available via phone call or email or whatever if you've got questions about your home inspection report, for sure.
I like it.
Yeah.
Dedicated. That's what this man is. Dedicated.
That's what I'm here for.
Which rolls us into the next thing. Is heart of gold too, is what I would say.
Thank you.
Heart of gold. So he's running your program, and I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm gonna move off screen and let him talk all about it because I think it's a wonderful, amazing cause. So go ahead.
So what we're doing, since it's the Spirit of Giving, Thanksgiving month, what we're doing is we've got this flyer. I'm basically going to read this flyer to you. So, the Spirit of Giving is about giving thanks. We're very thankful for the continued loyalty and business that we have been given. We here at the Brough team would like to thank everybody by giving back. So, during the month of November, when agents or their clients book an inspection with the Brough team, we're going to donate 10% of the inspection fees we collect through the entire month of November, and we're going to donate that money to each of the brokerage's chosen charities. So this is going to take place from today, 11/1, through November 30th, the end of the month. And the first week in December, we'll get with each of the brokerages and let them know how much money we've collected and generated, and find out which charity they'd like that to go to. So we've been given a lot, so we're going to give back ourselves.
Heart of gold. This man's amazing. This man is amazing. All right. So, like I said at the beginning, if you have any questions, anything after this, once it's posted or anything like that, hit us in the comments. He's going to be tagged in this. It's obviously going to be posted on my page, and we'll answer those questions afterwards 100%. Also, go military. He's an Air Force guy. I'm an Army guy. So he's way smarter, but I'm way better looking. It's fair.
I drop him off and pick him up. It's not really a big deal. So.
Okay. So, Gary Vaynerchuk always leaves with a question of the day. And I love the style. So, anything that you want. What do you want to ask the people? What do you want to a plug or anything that is on your mind right now? The floor is yours. 30 seconds.
The floor is mine for 30 seconds.
Go.
Man, you put me right on the spot.
Anything,
just like that.
Sports, whatever.
No,
Whatever's
I don't want to
on
get
your
into
mind.
sports. Go Red Sox, World Series champions again. Woo! Yeah,
right.
A friend of mine was at Game 1 and Game 2, and my brother was at the parade yesterday. Love you, Pat. I'm a little jealous. That's it.
There it is. All right. If you guys have any questions, thank you for tuning in or viewing the video. We love the feedback. If you like, comment, share, everything helps. We want to add value, so we're going to keep doing this. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for everything.
Thanks, guys.